Hello guys, this is Jimmy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be previewing Arsenal versus Valencia. Now I have a lot of numbers to compare these two teams, but it won't be easy because they play in two different leagues, and according to me, Premier League is a little bit tougher because of all the money we have, the managers we have, the players we have. Now let's talk about Arsenal and Valencia. We have played them 5 times since 2001. The 4 meetings came in 2001 and 3 were in Champions League, and last time we played against them in 2009 in an international friendly. Sadly, out of the 5 games, we managed just 1 victory, 1 draw, and 3 times we have lost against them. Let's take a look at the La Liga table and the Premier League table. Valencia is in number 6 position, as you can see. They have played 35 games and won only 12. Out of those 12, 6 victories came in the home games and 6 came in the away games. So, looking at that stat, I can't say that they are better at home than away. Probably if they are playing away, they might be a little more defensive compared to home, but the number of victories they have managed in home and away are equal. At the same time, Arsenal is in the 5th position. We have played 36 games and we have won 20, which is pretty good compared to Valencia's 12. But we did manage to lose 10 games, and 3 of those sadly came in the last 3 games. So that talks a lot about our defensive record, whether at home or away, especially away, I think. And but that shows us Arsenal can score more goals. In fact, the top scorer for Valencia is Parejo, who has scored only 9 goals. At the same time, if you compare stats for Lacazette and Aubameyang, they are in 2 digits. I think Lacazette overall has scored 15 to 20 goals in both the competitions. In all competitions, I should say, and Aubameyang has managed to score 20 plus goals in all competitions. So we do have a goal scoring threat, and probably at home we need to make sure we score 3 to 4 goals at least if we want to have a decent chance of winning this and progressing into the finals of Europa League. Here's a stat on the recent form for both the teams. Out of the 10 games they have played, Arsenal have won 6 and lost 4. And at the same time, Valencia have won 6, lost 3, and drawn 1. Here are some of the teams they played against. As you can see, we lost our last 3 matches back to back against Palace, Wolves, and Leicester. At the same time, Valencia have lost against Madrid and Eibar. Now, our last 2 Premier League games are against Brighton and Burnley, and Toughmore away from home, might be a difficult game for us, and I don't see us getting into the top 4 through in the Premier League, and we have to put all our eggs in the Europa League basket and hopefully win against Valencia and reach the final and beat Chelsea and get into the Champions League next season. So let's talk about Valencia's expected lineup. This is their preferred formation, 4-4-2. And they have played 34 games in La Liga this season in this formation, scored 39 and conceded just 30. It is a pretty good defensive record, and that is because of the kind of formation they play with. It gives you a defensive solidity. This will be really good for Valencia, especially when they are playing against a team like Arsenal, who loves to play passing football, keeps a lot of possession, and attacks as a unit to score a goal. Leaving a lot of space behind the defenders. One of the Valencia's attackers can play the holding role while the other gets behind the defenders and they can try and score on the counter. At the same time, Valencia is known for their wing play, and their wingers get behind the defenders and launch aerial balls. They are very good in the air as well, and Arsenal isn't. Recently we have played against Palace and Foxes, who have played 4-4-2 and 4-4-1-1 respectively. Now I want to get into what is our best formation, because Emery has been changing up the lineup so many times. Sometimes it's back 3, sometimes it's back 4, and which one is really working for us? So I have some of the stats, and let's look at the Premier League. Emery's preferred formation is 4-2-3-1, and he has played 16 games in that formation. We have scored 27 goals, but at the same time we have conceded 23. So we have had 8 victories, 4 draws and 4 losses with 4-2-3-1 as our formation. At the same time, when we played 3-4-2-1 in the Premier League, we have scored 15 goals and conceded only 7. So the results were 4 victories, 1 draw and 2 losses. And the numbers are pretty clear. 3-4-2-1 has been a better formation for us. Now let's talk about the Europa League. When we played 4-2-3-1 in Europa League, we scored 12 and conceded 5. 4 victories, 1 draw, 1 loss. At the same time, when we played 3-4-2-1 in the Europa League, we played 3 games in that formation. We scored 6, conceded none. So all I want to say is we don't have players to play 4-2-3-1. We don't have a Van Dijk or Laporte or Kyle Walker to play with back 4 and hope that one of the defenders or 2 of them will get back quickly and stop any counter attacks. So hope Emery goes with back 3, and this is my preferred lineup. I think we might score 3 or 4 goals if we end up going with back 3 and with Lacazette and Aubameyang up front. Let me know what your predictions are for the scores for the game, and what are your preferred lineups, what kind of formation do you prefer. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I post a video. Thank you.